Hello, my witchy friends. It's Victory ASMR, and today we're gonna visit a witchy shop that I went into on a recent trip, and we'll start by looking at the tarot and oracle card decks, of which there were many, starting with the witchcraft and this Yule oracle, which I picked up. If you stick around till the end of the video, I will show you my little haul. This is kind of like a witchy / thrift shop, so I got quite a few fun items. And there's the Literary Witches Oracle, which I have already. Now, if you're new here, please subscribe and join the coven, and consider becoming a member on my Patreon. You can unlock dozens of ad-free audios and videos, and also support your local witch at the same time. We've built a very lovely and cozy community on Patreon, so don't miss out. But anyway, I took a good look at all of these wonderful cards. There were so many that I wanted, but you have to be kind of picky, like the Herb Crafters Tarot. I really wanted this one, but perhaps I'll get it eventually, just not this time. And there's also a nice selection of candles. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I have way too many candles. And some incense burners and wax warmers at the top shelf. And down here there were some funny little mugs. These are like horoscope mugs, so Scorpio and Virgo. And just like more candelabras that I know what to do with. Really lovely selection of incense. And then there's some brooms. There's some cinnamon brooms, scented brooms, evil eye charms. These are really pretty. I had to, of course, do a voiceover because there was really loud copyright music in here. There's some colored sand, which you can use to put out candles and incense, and Palo Santo and sandalwood, just raw sandalwood incense. And this is called fertility patchouli. I don't really know what that means, but I love patchouli, so. And then down here I found this pretty delightful. There's just a bunch of like little treasure boxes, some new, some really old. There's this one, they're like almost jewelry box size. I like this one with the little angels on it. There's 2 of them here. And you know me, like I love a little box to store trinkets and tchotchkes in, And look at this little like raccoon creature. This is like the ultimate trinket shop. A metal grasshopper, just in case you needed that. I know that I did. And then some pillar style candles. So it's raven, horned god, triquetra, and then a million taper candles in gold. I like these lilac ones a lot. the kind of like ribbed outside. It's a really pretty color, and they come wrapped in some plastic to protect them. And then there's all sorts of incense burners and plaques to like put them on, and little candle holders and smaller candles, things that you might need for your altar. And then one of the most extensive selections of hemp incense I think I've ever seen. And I spotted this whimsigoth tin. I immediately bought it. It was only $8, so I was like, whatever. I'll grab that because I need somewhere to store some essential oils and things that I have kind of loose around. And yeah, just a really nice curated selection. And here's a little mortar and pestle, which is really cute. I already have one though, so I was not about to get another one. And little chalices, lots of them, lots of chalices. And then this cauldron, which is like a little pricey, but I like it because it has feet. When you're on vacation and you go thrifting or shopping and you just kind of feel like spending a lot of money, that's how I felt in this store. I was like, And look at the sign. It's a pretty bad idea to steal from a witch. It's crystal balls, and there's rune sets, divination rune sets, and I wish you could hear how crinkly these were. They were very crinkly. And there's also a La Tasse de la Destin, so like a fortune telling cup, like tassiography. And hilariously, there was a do not touch sign there. I'm sorry, I was touching. I don't know what I think there was something there closer to it that I wasn't supposed to touch. And then little like tiny spoons and satchels of lavender and white sage, and these lovely moon and star bags of tiny altar spell candles. There's some cedar and mugwort, I think. So all the supplies you could ever need, though. I do recommend, if you can, to just like grow your own herbs and burn them. It's much better in a million ways. But then these are incense cones. Yeah, there's more incense here. I should really do a video of how to make your own incense, because I have a really good recipe for loose incense, but I've never shown it on the channel before, but I will at some point. And then we make our way over here. There's this weird little pine cone in like a glass. Oh, there's a butterfly in it. Okay. And this really pretty like lampshade with beads. There's lots of those. And a bunch of books. This one's about astrology. And looks really neat, how to grow houseplants from seed. And there's, I love these like whimsigoth hanging lanterns. Put a tea light in there. Little crystal dishes for your herbs. Or even like soap or something. And then over here, we turn all the way around. There's little storage containers. There's this lovely mail paper kind of organizer that I really like, actually. Put paper in. And then there's a bunch of books on witchcraft and this spooky coffin bookshelf. And this is one of my favorite sections of the store. Love that like weird lady and moon statue. Would put that in a whimsigoth themed bedroom. And again, like candelabras, 4 days, never ending candelabras. Little drawers, like you have to open them up and see what's inside because the temptation is always there. And then I really twirled around fast there. I was just a little excited. Giant Bible, like a vanity set, so your little mirror and brush, and back around at those oracle cards. But look at these, like look, there's more of the tins. And there's a lot of silver that's very badly tarnished. It needs a polish, but it's really pretty. I always think, oh, I want silver, and then I'm like, it takes a lot of care. And then bugs in resin. Love this. They kind of freak me out a little. I have a butterfly in resin. That's about as much as I can do. Otherwise, it kind of creeps me out a lot. And these lamps are everywhere. I want one so bad. But first of all, can't fit it in my suitcase. Second of all, my cats would destroy that. Like, they would destroy it. They would find that way too amusing. And look at this Ouija board. Oh, man. The mystifying oracle. It's definitely from the 60s. This cute little, like, almost like a thimble house. Like, it's really tiny, so I don't know what else you would keep in there, really. And then we'll go over here. Look at this. And there's actually a little, like, salt shaker. You can put your, like, banishing salt in there for spells. And I liked looking at the wall, too. Like, all these sun and moon, like, pottery type things are around. And pretty blue glass, crystalware. And the books, I have so many books, but I'm always like tempted to look at them. I love these like vintage astrology books. Like, do I want more? No, don't get more. Wicca book. And the back is papered with the pages of old books, which I love. That's a neat idea. This I should have bought. I regret it. It's like a pyramid candle thing. And I just love it. Little brass cats. And there's that crazy 90s celestial section. So there's more of these tins. They're more expensive because they're like in much better shape than the one that I picked up. But there's like longer ones, skinnier ones. I want them all. Feels like something that I could get lucky and find like at a Goodwill sometime. I've picked up most of my 90s sun and moon decor from Goodwills in the past. And there's these weird like tin plates at the back that I like. It's the same as the container. And there's lots of little candles. This cute crow. Love the crow. And little bottles. There's also some Avon glass. I've always wanted a set of this. I should just get it at some point, but I don't know if anywhere to put it. And then down here there's like an oil burning lantern and some other accessories, some cross stitch. And the coffin bookshelf just blows my mind. It's so bizarre. I love this lamp. Like, I was so pretty. Like, so pretty. Some old books, beacon lights of literature. And then this bottle of tasteless preparation of cod liver extract. And when I picked it up, it was still full. So there's some like 100-year-old cod liver extract in there. I also came across this book that I really want. It's fully en français, but it's so beautiful. It has like this medieval illustration style, and it's an almanac. You can go buy it like every year. It doesn't change. And it's really pretty. If you see this anywhere, let me know. It's pretty hard to find. So, and there's lots of postcards. These were really cute. I liked some of the spookier ones, like this one's very scary. If you join the second and third tiers on my Patreon, I do regular physical mail outs because I am a hoarder of stationery. And yeah, I send snail mail, like letters, to my patrons. So if you like that, I do them for the Sabbats for the Wheel of the Year. And I picked up a couple of these and I'll be sending them out to patrons. It's only at the Witchiest Friend and Fig Breeze Familiar tiers. And then I was digging around in these scarves. I actually ended up getting 2 of them. But look at this kind of like Slavic patterned one. Super love it. Very pretty. But I love looking in giant baskets of scarves at the thrift. Because you just end up with some real treasures. And then I did a thumb through the clothes. Lots of crazy patterns. I love vintage clothing. For some reason, thrifting, antiquing, it has a bad rap in some parts of the world. But like, it's so fun. Clothes just aren't made the way that they used to be, you know? So just kind of a like huge assortment of amazingly delicious patterns. I was moving faster than I would have liked because it was very warm in this room. I was like, whew. This was kind of cute. Go over here, and there's yellows, kind of like spring colors of chemises and shift dresses. And lots of denim. There's always a ton of denim. And then I found another basket of silk scarves, and this is where I found some that I really liked and set aside, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. But I'd love to know in the comments below if you found anything really interesting antiquing or thrifting, and if there was anything that really caught your eye in the video. There's more to come though. The scarves were just like endless. There are also vintage aprons in this basket. So here's this beautiful Singer typewriter, that lovely blue. And there were so many like weird little things like this address book and these like mounted on wood cat pictures. Like there was a whole folder full of them. It was so weird. This beautiful flower cross stitch that I really liked. And this old couch. The kind of like tulipy, orchidey style. Light fixtures and this tray with these cute little super heavy votive candle holders. This lady plate kind of scared me a little. and all sorts of funny little trinkets that you might see at your grandmother's house. Bookends, these metal butterflies that compelled me for some reason. $5 each. And we'll just move over here. There's this TV, these cool swords, like they're made of glass. And this weird truck light. Ashtrays and chairs. I'll move over here. There's this big bird cage. It's amazing that people had such elegant, beautiful bird cages back in the day. Like, I love that. Like, that was a Victorian style bird cage, and this super mod 60s vase. And I love glass fruit, like something that has no function except for it to be beautiful. Amazing, right? And please let me know in the comments below. Oh, look at these little French onion soup bowls. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do more store walkthroughs. I love doing them. I'd be happy to do more. Especially because I love a little visit to a witchy store. Look at this lampshade. So bizarre looking. And there's this fan and a Donald Duck planter. And then around this corner there's a really weird mannequin. More glass fruit. Some like lovely fake flowers. I really liked this lamp base with these rotating doves. Super cute. See, she's blue. She's blue. And lots of lampshades. This gorgeous Remington typewriter. That said do not touch. I did not touch it. This hat. Super cute. I don't know what you call that style of hat. Like a boater? I don't know. And all sorts of light fixtures. This bunny planter. And over here a vacuum and a scale. And this really bizarre light fixture that kind of reminded me of like a 70s arcade. A big globe. And I like this very witchy kind of like mushroom lamp, and this glass, this green glass that almost looked like uranium glass, and the sunburst decorations, of course, a favorite. So that is the store, and here are the things that I picked up. So one of my greatest finds was the complete book of palmistry. And it's really pretty. Makes lovely papery sounds. And this is from the 70s. It's by Joyce Wilson. And I saw it and I immediately needed it. I found it the bookshelf there in the first room. Fortune telling by means of the lines of the palm, an age-old occult science, it says. So there's a pretty lengthy table of contents. That introduction on what is palmistry like really got me. I was like, I need to read this. I love old, kind of like pulpy guides to occult things. It doesn't matter if they're outdated. It's like fun to see how people were engaging with mysticism and magic and the dark arts, you know. esoteric palmistry. So eventually I will do a video on tasseography, and that will make an appearance in there. And here, of course, is the tin that I purchased. And it is definitely like in a little bit rougher shape in comparison to the others. But I was happy to get a deal on it, you know? I remember friends and family having these tins, and the moons are they're kind of creepy, you know? But I love that. It's like oddly kitschy. Kitschy and witchy. So I will keep herbs in here. Maybe even, you know, some oils. But definitely witchcraft related things. Because you can never have enough storage for that sort of thing. But here we can see inside. It's a little bit dirty, but a quick wipe through will be fine. So that is the tin that I got. There's a couple other things I found off camera. Well, I found this one on camera, but I got the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. And this one I'm excited about because I'd really like to get a couple more of the Wheel of the Year oracles. So this one will make an appearance for sure during my Yule ritual video, which will come about, you know, beginning of December or whatever. But you can see they give you a bit of a sampling of the cards. I would so love to have the Litha deck, specifically the Litha deck, and the Maven one. Really, really pretty. So then you can have a deck for almost all the seasons, but only a couple of the summons. And it's a full color guidebook. So it's hilarious to get this after making my Oracle card collection video. But okay, look at the edges. This was a complete surprise to me. I did not think that it would be shiny. But yeah, those are the cards. And I will show them a lot more thoroughly in the winter. So watch out for a little appearance of them. And then also I got this mirror. And I have a couple of these already, but this one's so pretty. It needs to be dusted, but it's gorgeous. It's all stars and it's painted wood. Really beautiful. That makes nice sounds. I'll probably hang this one up on the wall at some point. And yeah, it has a little hanger on the back. You technically could take the mirror piece out and like put a picture in it, but I like that they're just mirrors. Okay, these are the two scarves that I got. And I often get these just like to wear as hair ties. So this one has little, they're like kind of look like roses, like yellow flowers on it. Super pretty. And this one's nice and thin, so you could do a nice like close tie to the neck or just through the hair. And then this one, it's so pretty. I absolutely love it. I have a really similar one, which I like dripped wax on and ruined. It's almost identical. So I was thrilled to get another one, like another silk scarf just wear it like a bandana kerchief. So I got this tiny little incense burner. And it's pretty basic. It just kind of does what it looks like it does. You put the incense in there with the charcoal puck and then burn it. And it's so cute. It does get really hot though. You have to be careful with the base. But it's nice when you want a little tiny bit of incense going, not too much. And I also got this amazing brass pumpkin like jewel box. It's kind of dirty and dinged up, but if I polish it, it'll look good. But it has these little leaves. There's one missing, but that's okay. It kind of looks more authentic in that way. And I immediately threw a bunch of jewelry in there that did not have a home, needed somewhere to be stored. So that is everything that I found out and about on my little trip. And I hope that you're doing really well. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for being here, for watching. And I hope that you have a very restful and peaceful sleep. Good night.